told you you're behind in life? Like, really and truly. When you sit there and you think about it, you listen to society telling you you're behind. Like, you can't be. I just don't know. I remember when I first was sitting there thinking about it, man, thinking like, man, I'm so behind. I'm watching people on Facebook. I'm watching them on social media, watching all my friends that I graduated from high school with. And I'm like, here I am, I graduated, supposed to got it figured out. But truth is, I didn't even have it figured out. I didn't know what I wanted to be when I grew up. I didn't know any of that. I was so lost. I just knew, go to school, go through the systems, got to the end, got my diploma, walked across the stage, and I was just like, what next? I sat there around for like maybe a year and a half, then I decided to go military, join the military, and didn't know that was ever going to catapult me to where I'm at right now. But you never know the journey, you never know how it's going to go. But never look down on yourself and be like, oh, it's too late, or I'm going to give up, or I'm going to stay right here in this spot because I don't know. Just keep moving and believe God gonna work everything out for you. Trust and believe. I'm trying to say this from the most genuine spot and let you know, like, hey, I didn't have it all figured out. I didn't. I graduated. I did what I was supposed to do. My dad told me, hey, you need to graduate, you need to make good grades and pass. That's what I did. I focused on that. And when I got out, I had labor, a lot of general labor stuff. I like more hands-on. I knew that, so I was like, okay, something not behind desk typing computers or something, doing that. That wasn't my thing. Figured out that it was outdoors. I like being out there, hard work, labor, using my hands, stuff like that. Not because it was easy, it's just that's my thing. I just like doing that. I like putting my hands, getting dirty and stuff like that. But I didn't have it all figured out, and I looked at other people and I searched, and I constantly spent endless time on the computer researching and researching and researching, to the point I was driving myself crazy, ended up getting pain behind my neck and all kind of craziness. You don't have to have it all figured out, and so the generations go, you'll continue to be passed on. Because my parents told me get a job, I would have been telling my kids get a job, and then I caught myself and I was like, why do I want my kids to know what they want to be already? I just sit back and I observe and I let them do their thing and let them grow, let them flow. And over time as a parent, you'll start to see what's their natural born gifts and their talents and what stands out to you. It's not, to me, up to them to figure it out, but for us as parents to just observe and pay attention to our kids, pay attention to our family, and just by that time when they get to that thing, they'll be better off than me, because my parents were so busy working here, doing this, doing that, to the point that I had to figure it out on my own. But now, of course, now I'm serving the Lord and following Christ. I understand, like, is us identifying your gift, identifying the thing that you do the best without any effort. That is your thing. That's where you could shine and you could be able to help others, and everything is within service. It's not about to make all this money and be rich and take care of your family. It's about serving others. It's all about service. Find your gift within service. And I'm over here sharing and telling you this because I was searching. I was feeling lost. I felt defeated. I was getting depressed, anxiety, fearful, taking risks. Didn't want to do this, didn't want to do that. Just all over the place trying to figure it out. And one day it just hit me like a ton of bricks. Like, you know what? Just take some time with yourself and understand who you are. And get some quiet time. Get off of the social media. Don't be distracted by all what's going on. Staying busy won't help you get there any faster. But when you take some time, pray, talk to the Lord. Yes, pray about it. Talk to the Lord about it and ask Him to show it and reveal it to you. Make it plain and clear. I love making videos. I enjoyed doing the little sing-along videos and the lip syncing, and I was making silly videos. Anytime something's going on at an event, I was always recording. I was always the one with the camera, and I was always the one with the music. I was doing music for a moment, it didn't take off, doors was closed, probably because I was just rapping about all kind of silliness. But the camera for sure, I know I like taking pictures. When I see outside, outdoorsy, and I like the butterfly land on the flowers, like that's a picture moment. Or a bee buzzing, it lands right on the doorstep, picture moment. Looking at the sunrise to the sunset and how it illuminates off the sky and it makes these beautiful colors. I gotta take a picture of that. And even when I look at it, I'm like, okay, I'm looking. In my mind, I'm like, man, I gotta take a picture of this. I gotta take a picture of this. It's like once in a lifetime thing. I don't know if this ever gonna come back again. So I'm gonna run outside, drop what I'm doing, and go take a picture. So don't get discouraged. Don't be so hard on yourself. Just take some time to get to know you and just let it flow. It'll come to you. Trust and believe. Beating up yourself is just going to drive you crazy, drive you nuts. But pray about it. Ask the Lord to reveal. Pray, talking to the Lord constantly. Invite him into whatever you got going on. Pray in the morning, pray in the middle of the day, pray at night, and just talk to him. And of course, spend some time with yourself. That is key. Spend time just trying to just look at, like, hey, what do I enjoy doing? Maybe do some exercise where you can write down what you like doing, and write down top 5 things that's just your thing, you know? And it's so funny, I wasn't into watching football and basketball and knowing the stats and knowing all the players, but I could watch some boxing. I could watch some NASCAR. Like when I was a kid growing up watching BMX, where they do the tricks and the stunts and all these different things. Like that was my thing. Like I was like everybody is here and I was over here. That's just how I was. It's not that I didn't want to fit in or I wanted to be an oddball. I still fit in. Nobody was like picking on me or anything like that, but it was just, I just knew I was assured of what I like doing. But I guess being in the world and society telling you, you need to do this, you need to get a job, you need to have a career, you need to have it figured out by 12th grade and all these stuff. It's like they put all that weight on your shoulders, on your back, and it's like you start to merge to losing yourself and go into like helping. And then you start having this self-doubt and insecurities that was never placed upon you, but now you're trying to fit in, you're trying to blend in. You're like, man, when I go hang with the guys, they're gonna be talking sports. I don't know nothing about sports. Let me try to learn. No, the Lord didn't place that within me. That didn't spark any interest in me. I like playing the sports. I like playing almost all the sports, but for fun and with the neighborhood and with my family, my cousins and stuff. But saying I'm gonna go in a game and learn the plays and learn the stats and all the different things and just eat, sleep, breathe the sport, no, I didn't want to worship that. I'm sorry, that's not my thing. But you will find your thing, and it could be the simplest thing. You could be loving to paint, or you could want to paint butterflies all day in different colors and shapes and shades and all these different things, sizes. That's your thing. And just work on just being your best self, your authentic self. And it'll come to you. Trust and believe. Don't let what's going on around you feel like you're left behind or you're delayed, or you might as well just give up now and go get you a job. Like, no, focus. If you have the means to do so and to take your time, take your time. And like I tell my daughter all the time, don't be in a rush to be adult, because you're going to get these bills. You just want to be adult. You just want to have your way to go buy pizza all day and eat Chick-fil-A all day, because that's, I think, Chick-fil-A. But when you get to that age and you do that a couple times, it's going to get boring. You're going to get burnt out. You're going to be like, man, I miss when my parents used to pay for this, and I miss when my parents used to do that, or they used to, you know, I had my own room, my own space. I didn't have to pay to live. Like, I want a car, I have to pay for it. I want a phone, I have to pay for it. All that stuff is taken care of right now. Be a kid, enjoy being a kid, do what you need to do, and just know yourself and learn what you need, what you like doing and you enjoy doing. Because I tell that all the time. What do you like to do? What do you enjoy doing? And that all could turn into a career. It could turn from just being a passion to making a living off of it. The world's changing. Like, things are always changing. At one point you couldn't do that and be a content creator. Now you can get on here and talk in front of the camera, and millions of people tune in daily to come see what you got going on. So the sky is the limit, but once you keep God planted in the center of everything that you have going on, that is number one key to success, is the key to joy, peace, happiness, love. Everything is added on to that once you place the Lord in the forefront of what you got going on. All these other things will just start to work itself out. He'll start revealing so much things to you once you keep that relationship and keep him first, and don't make anything your idol. He'll catapult you past the people you've been watching for the longest, and you think, yeah, they're ahead of me, there's no way I can keep up, to the point that you're in front now looking back like, what's going on? How did I get here? How y'all back there, you know? God is an amazing God. We serve an amazing Savior, and don't get caught up on trying to chase it for the money and try to figure out careers off of how much it makes. Research, take time, get to know yourself, understand yourself, and see, what can I do? What do I enjoy doing? And how can I teach other people? How can I be a service to other people with this gift, this talent, this trade, this skill set? You know, just think of it from that perspective. How can I serve others with this gift that the Lord has blessed me with? And then everything else will be wonderful. It'll be a piece of cake, because you'll love what you do, you'll enjoy what you do, and you'll know that you're not doing it off the strength of trying to get money. You know that God will take care of it, and He will provide, because He always provide. He always show up and show out, and it surpasses our understanding, because we think, I'm gonna go A, B, C, and He's like, I'm gonna take you all the way to Z, then bring you back to B. And you know, I know that could be a little confusing. Like, we could think it's maybe 3 letters down, but the Lord is showing us all the way down to Z. And we're like, wow, I didn't think of that. Because you release control and you say, Lord, take the wheel, take the steer, and just steer me in the right